You did everything you were supposed to do. Good job, decent apartment, people who like you, maybe even a relationship that looks fine from the outside. And somewhere in the middle of an ordinary Tuesday doing something completely normal, you feel it. That flat, hollow nothing. Not sadness exactly, just nothing. And the confusing part is you can't even complain about it because on paper everything's fine. Here's the thing nobody tells you. Feeling empty isn't the same as having a bad life. It's usually a sign you built a life around things that are easy to measure, a title, a paycheck, a follower count, and skip the things that actually make a life feel like something. That's not ingratitude. That's just what happens when you optimize for a checklist instead of a feeling. Think about it like furnishing a house you never actually live in. Every room looks right in photos. Nice couch, matching shelves, everything in its place. But nobody's had a real conversation in that living room in months. It looks complete. It doesn't feel occupied. That's what a fine life can turn into when every decision gets made by what looks good instead of what feels real. There's a study on happiness that keeps showing up in different forms, and it always says the same thing. The strongest predictor of a satisfying life isn't income or achievement or how good your life looks. It's the depth of your relationships, not the number of people around you. The depth. You can be surrounded and still be alone in the way that matters. Here's the inner monologue a lot of people run without noticing it. I should be happy. I have everything I wanted. Then a quieter voice answers, then why does none of it feel like anything? And instead of sitting with that question, most people just add one more achievement to the pile, thinking the next promotion, the next relationship, the next milestone will finally make it click. It doesn't. It's not supposed to. You're solving an emotional problem with a logistical answer. This is the achievement treadmill. Every goal you hit resets your baseline almost immediately, so you're always one step away from satisfied permanently. It's not that you're ungrateful or broken, it's that achievement was never designed to produce connection, it produces more achievement. That's it. That's the whole loop. So what actually fixes it isn't a bigger goal. It's smaller and much more uncomfortable, real presence with real people, on purpose, without multitasking your way through it. Call it the one real conversation rule. Once a day, one conversation where you're not checking your phone, not half listening, not performing being fine, just actually there, actually asking, actually answering honestly if someone asks how you are. That's it. One conversation a day where you're fully present beats 50 where you're just physically in the room. It sounds too small to matter. But loneliness doesn't build up all at once. It builds the same way debt does. One skipped payment at a time, one distracted conversation at a time, until one day you look up and you don't recognize how far apart you've drifted from the people around you. And connection compounds the same way. One honest conversation a day doesn't feel like much. A year of them rebuilds an entire relationship. The right question was never, what am I missing that I still don't have? It's who have I stopped actually showing up for while I was busy building a life that looks good from the outside? You don't need to fix your whole life tonight. You just need one real conversation tomorrow with your phone somewhere else. If this one hit different, say so in the comments. Who's the one person you've been meaning to actually talk to? Like this if you know someone quietly going through the exact same thing, and subscribe if you want more of this instead of the usual empty motivation.